Yeah. I feel so awkward right now. Anyways, if you can't hear me well, it's because I don't have a microphone yet. I might be getting one soon. So, yeah. In this video, I'm going to handle a topic that I think is a problem among the cosplay community, which is gender identity. If you see someone ever cosplaying as a woman and their bio says either they, them, or he, him, or in the description of their video that they made it says he, him, or they, them, or they straight up identify as a they, them, or he, them, I don't think it's appropriate to call them she, her even while they're cosplaying. I mean, if it's for like a role play or something, that's understandable because they're role playing as a female character, of course. I've experienced this a lot. When I cosplay OCs and stuff, I realize a lot of people confuse me for a female and don't bother to take the time to read the fine print in the description of the video or my bio as even. If you didn't know, I identify as a he, him trans boy, so he, him pronouns all around. And also, if you didn't know, my name's Alex, so hi. But, yeah, this video is not going to be very long. At all, so, yeah. But, I think it's very important that as, a community and as human beings, we respect people's pronouns and people's genders. And if you don't, like, enjoy the fact that someone wants to be called she, her, he, him, they, them, then you don't really need to associate yourself with that person in any way or bother yourself with your time with them. Because you can take only 10 seconds out of your day to freely go away from that person, or you can take a full 10 hours out of your day to argue with that person and their followers as well, and risk lowering their self-esteem, and it could really hurt someone. So yeah, by the way, this is just going to be like, I know I'm going off topic a lot, I do that a lot, it's one of my problems, but this is going to be an unscripted video and an unedited video. I'm not a person who edits videos a lot, because again, I don't really know how to do that. I'm a new YouTuber and a new cosplayer. Yay! So this video is gonna be like full of cringe, even though it's pretty much almost over. Yeah. So if you didn't really know, I am a cosplayer. I am 14 as well. I just started up at a new school, and a lot of people have misgendered me because they do follow me on my Musical.ly and stuff. So yeah. They misgendered me and called me she. They said I was a dyke and stuff. I've been going through a lot of stuff these past couple of days. And, when you're a person that tries to make everyone happy and pleased and stuff like me, you're going to, like, risk losing yourself during those times. So, yeah, that's what I take as a risk as a person and an entertainer and a cosplayer, just to make people entertained and feel happy. And I risk even losing some of my money for my college, which I don't have much longer until I get into college officially, which I'm going to college for photography, which I'll be making an entire video on that as well, I'm pretty sure. And it's also very stressful when people constantly misgender you and you're kind of like, no, I'm not a girl, I'm not a girl, I'm not a girl, I'm not a they, them, I'm not a they, them. And you're just constantly having to like correct them and stuff. So if you want to take your time to not stress someone out, regardless of how much their decisions bother you, you can kind of like just leave them alone, you know, about it. And if they tell you, hey, I'm not a girl, or I'm not a non-binary, and I'm a male, or I'm a girl, or I'm a non-binary, you need to either call them they, them, she, her, or he, him, depending on what they want. And if they're a gender fluid person and they go by any pronouns, then I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that they would probably be most comfortable with you using they, them. Like, that's what I think, in my opinion. As someone who is friends with a lot of gender fluid people, I normally use they, them pronouns on them because I don't know what gender they're feeling as that certain day. And it's stressful, very stressful, for some reason. Like, it's okay to be gender fluid, it's okay to be whatever you want, you can be whoever you want to be. But what's not okay is to be someone who sits around and judges someone for their life choices. If you're like one of those really terrible people who has committed murder, robbery, or trigger warning rape in your past life, or in your life right now, then you're not okay, and you can see someone for that. And off to a topic of depression real fast. if you're feeling depressed, I deal with a lot of people who are depressed. I'm like their own personal vent machine is what I call it. Like, you know, vending machine, vent machine. Anyways, if you're depressed, it's important that you go see someone about that, because if you don't, it can get worse, and suicide might end up being the end result for it. As someone who is also depressed and also sees a therapist and mental health, I know what it's like to go through that kind of stuff, and if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, I know very well what I'm talking about. I'm 14 and I've already been through a lot of stuff, and I'm going through a major change right now, for my age. I'm not talking about like puberty change or anything like that. I'm talking about like school changes, parental behavior changes, my behavior changes, my struggles and thoughts change. It's like everything changes at once, and it's hard. It's not a simple thing to go through, and if you think that it's very easy, if you're one of those people who think like, okay, well, things are changing, things change, why don't you just get over it and move on? It's not that easy, since you're someone who hasn't gone through it. It's, you know, it's gonna be easy for you because you don't have depression, and you probably haven't been through a lot of terrible stuff like lots of people with depression have. And you don't even have to, like, go through terrible things to have depression. I'm not saying that you have to. You can live a perfectly normal life and still be depressed every second of your life. Anyways, I realize how far off topic I've traveled. But again, please don't misgender people. Don't misgender me. Don't misgender your friends. Don't misgender your family members. Don't misgender strangers. Because even if you don't know the people, it's important to ask them the day you meet them what pronouns they use. That should be the first question, but after how are you doing today, that you ask a person. Because it's important you don't misgender them. And if they correct you, don't take it personally. They're just correcting you, and don't make a whole topic about it. Just correct yourself and move on. It's as simple as that. But if the person does correct you, I correct a lot of people. Don't get offended by it, because they just want you to use their pronouns correctly, and they just want you to get used to it. They're helping you get used to it by correcting you. Anyways, I'm gonna have to end this video. I'm out of time for now. This is my very first YouTube video on this channel. Anyways, bye. My name's Alex, he, him pronouns, and have a nice day, you beautiful pineapples.